Hi everybody, this is Emmy with another art video, and today we'll be drawing Harley Quinn. And like I do with the majority of my sketches, I start off with a number 2 pencil, just putting in rough guidelines and basic shape. Then after the shapes and guidelines, then I'll try to put in some basic roughs for what I want the eyes, the nose, and the lips to look like, just to get an idea. I'm trying to give Harley a sinister and crazy look, but while I'm giving her a fun and happy look as well, so the two can contrast and look interesting. Now here I'm just checking if the measurements and the lengths are right, make sure everything's proportional, and I'm gonna fix a couple things on the way, like those lips and the smile. I'm gonna fix those because I don't like it, and I'm gonna fix it to make sure it looks right. After I fix those facial features, then I'm gonna start working on the face, making sure it looks normal and not just like a gesture drawing. Now here at the hair, I'm trying to give her a ponytail-like hairstyle, and the way we do that is at the part that's being pulled back, we make the line art really close together and tight looking, and then when we get to the tail part, we make it loose, and we'll also give it a lot of volume. So after I'm done with the rough sketch, I'll go around and fix up a couple things before I move into the more permanent lines with the inks. Like this eye, for instance, before we go into the inks, I kind of want to make it a lot wider, give Harley that crazy look I was going for. After I feel ready to move on from the pencils, then I'll grab the inks. I'll get something like a pen, like this Sharpie pen for instance, and start inking. I'll usually start from the eyebrows and then move on to the eyes, and then from the eyes I'll move on to the nose, then the mouth, then I'll start doing the face, etc. One thing that can really help with your inking is line weights and line thicknesses. The way you do that is you find a light source and then you figure out where the light is hitting your drawing. The part that's being hit by the light will usually have a thinner line, and the part that's away from the light will usually have a thicker line. This gives the illusion of shadow. Now we move on to inking her hair. First, we'll start off with the part that's being pulled back, and like I said, if you want to give the illusion that it's being pulled back, the way you do that is the part that's closest to the point where the tail's being let go, that's the part where you want to make all the line art close as possible to make it look like it's really tight. The further away, the looser the lines can look. Now moving on to the tail part, we can actually do the opposite with what we did with the part that was being pulled back. We can actually make the lines a lot more separated and make it look like, and give it a lot of volume. Now that the inking's done, I'm going to come in with a regular plastic eraser and erase all the underdrawing, the gesture drawing that I originally put down, because now we have the inks and we don't need that line work anymore. After that's cleared up, I'll come in with my Prismacolor red pencil and another blue coloring pencil to color the parts of her hair that are red and blue, because that's an important part of Harley's design. I think that's where we'll leave off, guys. Thank you for tuning in, and come back next time for part 2 of this video, where we're going to be finishing it up. And check out my Instagram for the full sketch at emmy.r.new52. And don't forget to press that big beautiful subscribe button and tune in next time for the second part of this video. Thank you so much, guys.